Do you think that creatives in Lagos are more rated than creatives in Abuja?
Abuja is an industry that is about to be explored.
Were you born with a silver spoon?
No, I wasn't. It was when I was transitioning from the church guy to the outside guy. That was when my dad dislocated my arm. The whole capital dancers movement started. We started hosting dance classes at Silverbed. There was a dance studio at Silverbed Cinema in Central area. So we had an attendance of over 150 people. There's this perception of, okay, these guys are like the cool kids. It's not everybody, that has the same vision with you.
Not everybody.
Me, I'm okay not seeing money from this thing for like the next 3 months. Is the next person okay with that? Like now, dance has gone off. Like dance has gone down the charts in Abuja.
Do you think it's your fault?
Do I think it's my fault?
What's good, Abuja? Welcome to another episode of The Bass, the Becoming a Star show. I am your host, Kuyet Francis, known popularly as Cuckoo. Yeah, you can call me that. This is a place where we spotlight creatives that are shaping the city. And today we have with us somebody that represents what this show is all about. I'm talking consistency, creativity, and well, Abuja's fine, big boys. Did you hear that laugh? Yeah. So I've got with me the person that has the ability and capability, to shape shift, to transform, to go from, oh, I'm a dancer to, oh, I have a dance school, dance studio to, oh, I'm now a videographer. Do you guys know what that means? In this one Abuja, where we have a lot of misconceptions. And this person is no other than Priye, aka Spectacular.
Thank you.
Woo! I know you clap now, guys. So, how do you feel, Priye? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
You did not ask me how
How
I'm
you
doing.
doing? I'm sorry. How you doing?
Okay, I'm fine
Yeah.
and beautiful.
You're looking beautiful.
I like the way you laugh. Oh.
Really?
It's giving money. It's giving I'm rich enough.
Yeah, don't make me laugh. That's why.
No, it's not even about me making you laugh. It's how you're laughing. You're laughing like someone that's well fed.
I would. I beg,
I'm
please.
busting his head.
I swear you are. Yeah.
We'll just dive right into the questions, yeah?
Okay.
The first question I want to ask you is this. You started dancing over 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
What first sparked your passion?
Okay. For like the whole dance thing, yeah, I think I just liked it very well. I was like 13 when I started dancing, and then I was among like people who were also dancing, and I was really good at it. Yeah, so I think I noticed when I was good at it, and I was like, let me keep pushing this. And back then, I started dancing in church, and then we have like different branches in our church, family worship center, and I was at like the Nyanya branch. So there's this thing we do whereby like at the end of the year or during summer,
Yeah.
all branches come together, and then like each of the branches get to do a performance and all of that. So it was like almost like a competition, but there was no competition. But we knew like, okay, if you get to deliver like a very hot performance when like almost everybody is there,
Yeah.
you know that you guys are like the cool kids and all of that. So I mean, it was fun back then doing all of that, but it moved from me doing it in church, coming outside, creating content. I met more people that were doing it outside of church. So it wasn't like a church thing anymore for me. It was now more serious. For church, it was like serving God and ministering to people and all of that. But outside now, it's like business and all. And then I was still like very young at it. So I didn't even know my way. We're just holding our hands and then finding our way, and we're learning. I think that was how I even started learning how to like shoot videos, because we had to shoot videos for ourselves, iPhone X, phone gimbal, and all of that. So I think all of that just led me to like this point that I am. I formed a group. It's not a group, it's more of like a hub. It's called Capital Dancers. So like
Who doesn't know Capital Dancers, please? Who doesn't know. When I tell people that he has big man energy, you know, hear the laugh. This happens when you form a group that is known, I think, globally.
Yeah, thank God we made some steps. Well, that happened, and then like I was able to like get access to like a whole lot of network to dancers,
Yeah.
and I think that one too made me even come out more because like I started engaging with like a lot of people. Time moved on. We had a studio, started doing dance classes and all of that. Well, the whole thing just kind of like, I don't know, I think my mind shifted
No,
somewhere
wait, before
else.
we get there,
Yeah.
I want to ask you one question. Were you raised here? Like, did they give it to you in Abuja?
Yeah, they did.
Were you born with a silver spoon?
No, I wasn't.
So I want to know how you, like, I want you to give me the gist
Yeah.
of how you were like, oh, okay, I'm not comfortable in this space that I'm at, and I want to, like, go out there and I want to do this stuff for myself. Because it's one thing to have dance as a hobby. In fact, one thing about me was that I used to dance
Yeah.
when I was a lot younger, but it's just that I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Kaduna.
Yeah.
And then you know that access to like a lot of people is quite harder in Kaduna, do you get?
Yeah.
So like I understand maybe a little bit of how this process can be, like wanting to want more for yourself, especially with dance, because there's always a, do we call it misconception that dancers have in the industry, in the entertainment industry, dancers are treated the least.
Yeah.
So, like, I want you to give me a gist on the story, okay? Like, how did you wake up one day and you're like, oh, you know what? I want to go out. How did you come about
Okay.
Capital Dancers? Like, how did you get to where you are at now?
Okay, so for you mentioned something saying dance was like a hobby to you.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it wasn't a hobby. It was something I was doing like firsthand. Although at first it wasn't bringing like the first time I moved out from church, it was more of the fact that we love creating content. Initially, I it was when I was transitioning from the church guy to the outside guy. That was when the whole capital dancers movement started, and
Yeah.
it was just a little idea of me wanting to like repost cool videos of Nigerian dancers. That was just it. Reposting their videos, and I saw that okay, me reposting their videos started giving me access to like communicate with these people
Yeah.
directly because they know that okay, this is a dance body and we can as well collaborate with this person. So you went from that to having to like call for the dancers to come together. So now everybody is in their respective crews and groups and all of that. But to me, all of that is not my business. My own is so like we all come
Come
together and then
together.
just
Yes.
share ideas, do something. That was basically it. So I did my first cipher in 2019. As in I did my first dance cipher at Abuja City Park. I had like a few turnouts, and when the video came out, like funny enough, like a lot of people like liked the video, and the
Yeah.
next time we put out like a call for cipher, it was more numbers. It was more numbers like that. Then I think in one of the ciphers I met my friend Sam COJ. So I don't know, like he just brought like another half of what I was doing. It made my work easier because like he had his own following and all of that, and
Yeah.
people seeing both of us together made like a lot of sense to them. And we had the same vision, so it was easy for us to just collab, and then we collabed for like years. It was like a relationship that led on to like so many other greater things. So we started hosting dance classes at Silverbed. There was a dance studio at Silverbed Cinema in Central area,
Yeah.
and like we used to have at like we didn't do. I think we did the classes like 4 times, and we had like the attendance. We had an attendance of over 150 people
Okay.
coming for these classes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, over like the whole
150. How
yes,
how big
150.
is how big is the studio?
Now, and the studio is quite big. It was quite big, but
Okay.
it wasn't that big. But we had an attendance because we always keep the attendance to check to keep all these records. It's
Yeah.
our bragging rights, so we have to check. And when we calculated everything, I'm like, bro, We have over 150
150
people.
students.
These are people that are actually down for us. So let's see how we can. So I think from there we just started doing more ciphers. We come for ciphers like under Abuja City Gates. You see a whole crowd of like people, both people that want to dance and people that just want to be in that our presence and then just feel like they're part of us. It was crazy because like the response from that and the dancers that were coming out now were like those were the Gen Z people, like the younger guys, not like
Yeah.
so all these guys coming out are coming out with like new way of thinking. They're not thinking like they just want to do something cool, trendy,
New
and so like it
ideas,
was like
new
so
vibe.
now whenever people are seeing capital dancers now,
Yeah.
there's this perception of okay, these guys are like the cool kids, like
Yeah.
yeah. So that was how they now categorized us as,
So
as the cool
like
kids.
aside from okay, seeing the turn up and all of that, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel seeing that kind of turn up, that kind of love? Did you feel like, oh, I've made it? Or how did you feel?
Made what? Made what?
How did that
Those
make
are
you
just
feel?
like responses to the tactics you are playing. You are
Yeah.
seeing results. You cannot start praising yourself now. So those results now are supposed to make you follow up on like your next step. Like, cause it's not going to end there. Now people are turning up. So what? That was even a mistake I made. I made a mistake back then because
Yeah.
I wasn't like business inclined. I didn't know much about like the whole like how to like convert all these people into money. So most of the times we're just doing free stuff. And I think by the time I think by the time my brain switched to like the money side, the momentum dropped. Yeah. But then we still had people, but it was just a lot harder. If I had known about this, because they said knowledge is power. If I had
Yeah.
had that knowledge back then, it would have been easier. So all of those things that happened just made it look like we went from here and then we now came here
Down.
and then we were just consolidating like that, moving. So I did like the whole dance studio. Instead, aside teaching that, because there's like how for dance classes, if you want to make money, honestly, you have to teach people that do not know how to dance. These are your regular human beings.
Yeah.
But if you want to do for career now, you have to start teaching dancers, and dancers they badly bring out the money.
Yeah.
So that's when the whole studio idea came up with teaching people. Well, I just had like a lot of problems with the people I was working with, not relationship wise or anything. It was just like these guys were not the right people for this thing.
Mm.
They were not like ready for this role I'm trying to give them. These people still have to go and find their own self, like
It's more or
build.
less like you guys do not have aligned values.
Yeah,
So that made it suffer.
yeah. So like some people, because now it got to the time whereby like now dance has gone off, like dance has gone down the charts in Abuja. Like when I say dance, yeah, I'm not talking about the business side. I'm talking about like the entertainment side, like coming outside, content wise. We don't get to see a lot of these things like how it was before again. So most people are just grinding the business. Money. So studio performance.
But do you
This
think it's your fault?
do I think is my fault? Sometimes I think about this thing like
Because it's your fault. How did you go from being the, A to videography? In fact, we are getting there. Let me just ask you my next question.
okay.
How did the dance studio idea begin? What were those early days like, right? And then what was your biggest challenge running that dance school? I know that you just mentioned that, oh, you had an issue with the people,
Yeah.
so I just also want to know what other challenges that you must have faced that made you to just say, oh, you know what, I'm done with this shit. I'm going into videography straight.
Okay. So me as a person, I always have this thought of wanting to have something that's going to be bringing money constantly, aside you doing your own work. And
Mm-hmm.
so the idea of having, and that time I was still like soaked into the dance era. So I wanted to do a studio because we're already doing studios back then, but it wasn't just our studio.
Yeah.
Like I used to host dance classes, dance workshops. Oh, so dance is spectacular pre gate fee 3,000 naira
Yeah.
early bed, 5K at the gate. People used to come. So
So what changed? What stopped? What stopped it?
now that one now was like me. I mean, like dancers used to come. Dancers pay the money to come. So this one is not. It's like a professional class. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? It's not a basic class. I
Mm-hmm.
come to like teach other professionals. So, but this one now, I can't use that model to run a business. Teaching dancers, you can't host a like now for it to be a business, you need to be open at least like 3 times in a week.
Okay. Okay. Yes, makes sense.
Yes, you how would you want to tell like those workshops are like once in a while kind of, those are like your once in a while kind of
I
events. It's not every
understand that.
time. So now for
Yeah.
this one to be running 3 times a week, you need ordinary people. You need
Yeah.
people who want to lose weight, people who want to like, you see
Mm-hmm.
how you cannot use that model now for this one. So well, so that's how I got like in alignment with someone that owned the studio at Prince and Princess, and we had a deal. So I started classes there. So then I now had like a few people. Then I was trying to push like the capital dancers business, not like a business now, not just cruise. Okay, we have the side where we do our ciphers, but we are trying to like build a studio where we
Yeah.
can generate funds and all of that. So let's work together. So I'm talking to other dancers. Let's work together as a team. So I got my first team, but I just got to understand that it's not everybody, yeah,
Yeah.
that has the same vision with you.
Not
Me,
everybody.
I'm okay not seeing money from this thing for like the next the next 3 months. Is the next person okay with that? Is the next person okay with spending their own transportation
Yeah.
for my own vision? Do you
Yeah.
understand? So like that was the problem. That
Do you
was the
think
problem.
do you think that if you had stayed a little longer,
Mm.
just maybe,
Yeah, I
you
think
would have
so.
found your own crowd that
Yes.
understood you?
Yes.
So do you regret that?
No, I don't.
So you don't regret
No,
not
I don't.
having the studio at
No,
all?
I don't regret it. You know why?
Why?
Because I've gotten to understand that if you're doing something, yeah, and you are very good at it, rather than having to stretch your neck outside to start something again, which you now take another time building. So now you now have two things that you're not putting 100% focus in. You are giving them 50-50%.
Mm.
Why not just leave one and give
And
your
focus
100
on
to
one.
one? Like go deeper. Because see, I was doing my researches on how to like do the whole dance studio and all.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know if I bombed it for 6 months, I would have gotten results I
Yes,
wanted.
you would
But
have.
on the other hand, videography had already picked up for me. It's still something I can still dive into and then grow more things out of it. So let me not stress myself about the dance. And
So
if you check it statistics, I mean financially, I mean like the market gap is different. I'm not talking about the money any, I'm just talking about the market gap as far. When I say market gap, I mean like the amount of money that passes through the business.
you are truly a big man. First of all, from that laugh, you move to money talk, money talk, money. I like that though. I like that, by the way, because like it's really frustrating. Like no matter how people say that, oh, be on the grind for a while, the moment you will not see results, well, it's time
I'm
to move.
see the thing is that not like the moment you don't see results, you
Yeah.
move. It's just like planting a seed. You know the seed will generate, you understand? You've gone through the processes of how to plant a seed.
Mm-hmm.
So your own is to wait. The moment you move, the reason why you should move is when you plant, like, how do I explain this one now?
Let's say the soil does not support
Let's say
the
you,
seed.
yes, you go and plant like in the wrong environment or something.
Yes.
That's just you wasting your time. But
So
for me, it wasn't really about like,
do you feel like this studio would have thrived a lot better in Lagos than here in Abuja?
yeah, I think so. No, 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 not really. When you mean try better, what do you mean? Do you mean
Do
like
you feel
have more
like
customers
in
there?
Lagos now,
Yeah.
maybe you would have gotten more people that's aligned with your value, first off?
Okay.
Secondly, you would have gotten more customers. Do you feel like Lagos would have favored you more than Abuja
In the
has
aspect
done
of in the aspect of having
a dance studio?
in the aspect of having people that align with my vision,
Okay.
yes. But in the aspect of customers, I would say it's a 50-50 because those customers are still here in Abuja. There are
Okay.
still like dance studios here in Abuja that are packing attendance at least like 30 people in a day.
Mm.
Yes, there are still a lot of them. I know I know a few of them that are still packing their numbers. So it's just a matter of the person that because me, I stopped dancing. So I'm not going to be the person taking the dance class. I
Mm.
need someone to take the dance class. Let me just be the brains of the business. But the people that were just coming, like they will try. I'll give them their effort for it. Like they will try, but this is a thing of long term.
Yeah. And how many people want to wait?
Yes, this is a thing of long. So some people start and then in the middle they just burn out and then they go. So
So speaking of Abuja and Lagos, do you think that creatives in Abuja are underpaid than creatives in Lagos? Do you think that creatives in Lagos are more rated than creatives in Abuja? Because if you check it truthfully,
mm,
you can see a creative in Abuja, like say, oh, this person, you're like, oh, I like this person's vibe, right? This and that, this and that. And then give this person, like, say, a few months. Let's say the person has gotten to a little bit of high rise, right? The next thing, this person has relocated to Lagos. Do you attest to that?
well, but
So do you think that they are more favored than the creatives here in Abuja?
yes, they are. Why? Why is because of like I would say landmark. Yeah.
Okay.
In the sense that the entertainment is there. In every other place that it's happening, yeah, it's just like the entertainment is pouring off from the cup and then it's just landing in other places. But that's like the HQ of where all these entertainment things happen. So, but you can still make your work here. The reason why people go to Lagos, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know their reasons why they go to Lagos and then they just stay there. But I feel like Abuja is an industry that is about to be explored. You understand? Like Abuja will pop,
Hmm.
definitely.
Abuja will pop.
Yes, Abuja will pop, definitely. People are coming to Abuja too. Like Abuja is like Bitcoin back in like 2015 or so.
Hmm.
People are plugging into it small, small. And obviously the people that will plug into it well in the early stages is them that will benefit very well. So like I mean it's not a thing of just going to if you go to Lagos, there are like a lot of people.
A lot of
There are a
people.
lot of people. There are like 20 people they'll call before they call your name. If they call your name for those 20 people, it's just grace. Not like you're working harder than any of them because everybody's head is hot there.
So would you rather be there than here?
I mean, if I was going to choose there, I don't think I'll be here in this podcast now.
Shana true big
Yes,
man. Info don't do.
yes, I'll
Let's get it.
have. Well, I mean,
Did you hear that laugh?
I like the calmness in Abuja. Sha. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like speaking about Abuja's creative community,
Mm.
what do you think about it? Abuja's creative community, because I don't want to call this a misconception, but there is a word going around
Mm.
the whole city that Abuja people can form, Abuja people can form. Do you think that has affected the creative community generally? What do you think about the creative community here in Abuja? Because earlier you just said that Abuja go pop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for the community, yeah, I feel like everybody's doing their own thing. Yeah. I know a few people in the community. And I believe that like everybody has like their clique in this community. You don't just go wandering around. If there is a time to collaborate, if they
Yeah.
want you to be part of it, they will reach out to you. If you want someone to be part of your creative process, you reach out to the person. It's not a matter of forming.
No, but you know when they say that Abuja creatives are forming, it then brings us to the fact that it is hard to reach them. Because say, okay, I'm someone that's coming up now,
Yeah.
yes, and I'm into videography. If you just randomly see my text, you open my page or you see a bit of my work, and then you randomly see my text, oh, Priya, I want to work with you, da 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 da. Is it quite easy to reach you? Just like how it is in Lagos? Because I feel like in Lagos, there's a bit of leverage, like, is a little bit more convenient for others to reach others. You get, unlike here now, someone can see you and it's like, there's just this misconception that person be like, well, I don't pass your level, get that kind of vibe. I don't want to do anything with you. So that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, do you think that Abuja creatives needs to do better? Do you think the ecosystem is conducive for creativity here? Because we are saying, truthfully, we're saying, oh, Abuja go pop, Abuja go pop. But if we don't put our hands together to make it work, nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, I just feel like you just have to reach out, and then when you're reaching out, you need to have something to offer. That's just the truth. So the thing now is that, like I said, everybody is going on about their lives. Yeah. Some people are not in the creative phase. Some people are in the business phase. They
Like
want
you.
to get their money.
People like you.
They want to get their money. So when you come to text me, yeah, that you want to do something, on God, I have to look at what you are bringing to the table, what you want us to do. Then, if it's something I want to do, I'll find time and then we'll do it. For me, this is just because I'm not in my creative phase. Like,
Then
oh,
your money
yes, I'm
phase.
trying to like build something. It's something I'm trying to target.
Yeah.
So I want to hit it first. Then I would have the opportunity to now start. Because for you to say you want to start doing like the creative phase of things, but you will not pursue money,
Yeah, you
to
would
be
not.
honest.
Yes.
Except you now want to make that creative phase an office. Like you're in your creative phase now, you now be doing content and all of those things that will be bringing you funds. But to be honest, I'm serving other people as per I am doing work for other people and I'm trying to grow my own brand at the same time. So if
Yeah.
I'm not editing and all of that, I am doing my research on how to do this, and build the right team. So I feel like for other people, it might just be like maybe what you are bringing does not resonate with what they do. They might not want to do it. But I feel like if you text anybody and tell them, compose a good message and say, hey, you want to do so and so thing. There's how you present it to the person if you are serious. So like, so you can either text the person and wait for a response. That's one. Hello, how you doing? You wait tire.
You wait tire.
But then like you prepare what you want to. You should already know what you want to do. You can have like a mood board, have like your overview, your narration, just put all these things in place. So like when you reach out to the person, oh, this is what I want to do. I don't know if you can take a look at my plan. You send a link. At least if that person sees the message now, tell me the person will surely click the link because the person wants to know what's up. Why? Because the person wants to see if there is anything that
That makes
you that will,
sense
yes, that
to
will make
them.
sense, and if he can just have like one small imagination. Oh, listen, fits you.
But sometimes some people have the fear of what they call it, conversion, in the sense that I send what I want to you now. And then I'm not really telling you everything, but I'm hitting the nail on the head in a way that it makes sense to you. And then you don't respond to me. And then you go after and build on that thing
That thing back.
by yourself and then do it for yourself.
Well, people are shitty people. That's just the truth. That one now is just to pray that you don't end up meeting somebody like that.
Yeah.
Even down to the point, you can even have like a physical meeting with this person, and the idea is bought, and all of a sudden, the person can just tell you, oh, they don't feel like doing this, and then you see that person will go ahead and do
And
it.
do it.
It happens, sure, but I don't know. I've not met anybody like that,
And you are not like that.
and I'm not like that.
Because you are a big man. That's what I was expecting.
All right, good.
So, like, I want to ask you one question, right?
Yeah.
This videography thingy, truthfully, you said, oh, it was in church, then you stay having the spark for videography and all of that. But, like, I want to know, at what point were you like, you see this dance? I've left it for you people. I know that you said, oh, you had people that were not aligning with your vision and all of that. But also, at what point were you like, this videography thingy is for me? And this dance thing, maybe we'll do another time. But like, I want to do videography?
Let's say it's complicated because the time I made that decision, I'd already gone like I just made that decision this year, Sha. I don't know if that makes sense. I just
Huh?
made that decision this year. Well,
So you
like
said videography this year.
no, I didn't start videography this year.
Okay.
But this decision that I said I want to do this videography, it was this year I made it.
Okay.
Yeah. I started videography professionally in 2021. My first job I did was for Red Bull Dance Your Style for 5 days. Um, I was from that period to this point. Okay, not this point, though. From the period to when I stopped dancing,
Yeah.
I was doing dance and videography. I'll go and shoot some small events that people call me for, go back to dance. And when I was in the dance thing, I was still making money from it. But I'm just saying, like, the market gap was just much. That was one flag for me.
Mm.
So I used to get my money. Sometimes pay me 100K, sometimes 200K to do dance promo. I mean, I was seeing like even the dance they're making my parents give me free hand. It got to that level that they were like, okay, this boy is not wasting his time with the dance. You understand?
Speaking about your parents, did you have a hard time choosing this path that you chose?
Yeah, I did. My dad dislocated my arm, like,
Please talk me
cause
through it.
my dad dislocated my arm because of it. Like, he never wanted me to do like the whole dance thing. I think that's normal for
What did he
most.
want you to be? A doctor?
Well, he just wanted me to be a serious person in life. Not like he. I don't think we ever discussed about what he wanted me to be. No,
Mm.
we never even had that discussion. But he just wanted me to be a serious person in life and education, go to school, go to school. That was what he wanted. Well, I went to school and I finished and all, but I'm still back on this
What school
track.
did you go to?
I went to Federal University of Otueke in Bayelsa State.
Okay, you
Yeah.
went back home.
Yeah, I went back home.
So like, I'm still interested in the gist of your dad breaking your arm. What led to
It
your
was just me coming back.
which of your arms
It
first?
was this one,
Okay.
but it wasn't like major like that.
Okay.
Um it was just one of the nights I went for a rehearsal, I think, or a dance event. And then I came back late,
Yeah.
like very late. So we had issues, and then he beat me and all of that. So I've had like a couple of hard times. It's just normal for me now because I knew what I was trying to do. But and then I understood that they were not seeing it from my own
Yes.
point of view.
It
So
takes results for people to understand the
yes,
vision.
yes. So I just wanted to get that result. And I'm happy that the results that are coming from the dance itself. Not like
Yes.
I started doing videography and they started seeing it. No, I
Mm.
was doing the dance and the dance was bringing results and they could see and say, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Yeah,
So
so
they now stay letting you go out.
yeah, and all of that.
You worked with Red Bull, Jameson, Ashlocks, Hennessy. Is that
Yes, I have.
you be big boy? You hear that loud. So now, what project stretched you the most amongst all of these ones?
It's always the Red Bull project.
How so?
It's always because like Red Bull have like a lot of demands and then like they have like a lot of high standard protocols and all of these things. So you have to be like very, very conscious about the work you are doing. If not, you're going back again to your laptop to do the work again. So you have to make sure that everything is intact. So from even before the editing, from like the whole planning stage, where there are like several calls, group calls to make sure that everybody knows what they are doing. We know what we're trying to get till the day of the production. And on day of production, there are always like a lot of people. They are from their own team or from your own team. Supervisors are on ground trying to make sure that this is this, and then we're working with time and all of this. And so, like, when it comes to a Red Bull production, everybody's just active.
So do you think that shaped you in a positive way?
Yeah.
Like, did it change how you now deliver other clients' content?
Yes, it did. It did. Apparently, because like my first job as a videographer, like professional job as a videographer, was the Red Bull Dance Your Style. Red Bull came to Abuja for the first time. Red Bull Dance Your Style came to Abuja for the first time to work with dancers, and They sent some emails to some dancers like that they rated.
And they rated you.
Yes.
Capital
So it was
dancer.
like a private meeting, had like a few discussions. I was there because of the whole dance title and all. But I got speaking to like one of their team members, and I showed them one of our videos, and then like they were impressed about it. And they're like, oh, I showed it to their media head, and I showed it to their media head, Mr. Tohib. Um, and he liked the video, and he was surprised that we did this. And I'm like, yeah, we did this. So I now we should keep in touch. But like a few days later, I get a call from another person from the team. Oh, that they're coming to Abuja and they want to do this, that. I'm like, wow, like it was so big. 5 days we're working with. So we're doing like the main event. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're doing that. I'm like, oh yeah, now no problem. I didn't tell them, Mom, I've not done this before. I've not done it at this
Hey, you have to
scale
package
before.
now.
Well, I'm like, oh yeah, now let's go. And I knew me and my guy could do. My guy that was supposed to come.
Yeah.
I knew we could do it together. And then we did it together. They liked it. So it worked for them 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hopefully, by the grace of
26.
God, 26.
Ah.
So it's just, and we noticed that like a lot of structures were changing as time was going by. Everybody was growing. We had to deliver better than the last time. New protocols, new heads. So a lot of things. So it just makes it gives you a little insight of how like because we were like individuals. It's giving you insight of how like a proper business is being moved, like how it's happening in there. So like
Yeah.
you must follow protocols and all of that. So yeah, it got to do one or two adjustments in my head.
So did you ever feel inferior while working with these big brands? Say you go there now, you see other videographers, you see other, people that
Yeah.
you're in the same field
Yeah.
with. Did it ever make you feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here?
No.
So you always went there with
Yeah, I've
confidence.
never felt like I
You see,
shouldn't be
but
there. Why,
this
why should I
guy,
not be there? Because why should I not be there? Because like you with your gadget, you can be there as well for free.
right?
Like yes,
And
now
then they are
because
paying me. So
they
like,
I don't know. Maybe they are not paying me here because
mm,
like my early stage is here. I'm still in my early stage, but I'm talking about those
he's trying to be
earliest.
modest.
No, no.
This is you trying to be modest.
I'm talking about those
This is you
earliest
trying to be
sta-
modest.
those
Please
earliest
come out with
stages.
your full chest.
I was going
Someone
for
that is laughing.
so I was going for like a lot of events for free because I wanted content.
Yeah.
Reaching out to like a lot of businesses for free because I wanted content. But like so if I go for an event, I'll surely see other videographers. I'm not the only one. Even till date, they might pay me. Oh, yeah, the main videographer, but like you still see other videographers there.
So
One
you
is
never felt inferior.
everybody should just do their work and post.
Do you like my face?
Yeah, I do.
You like my face?
Yeah,
So why are you wearing that shade?
I think it's because of the
Is it
lights.
lie? I want to see your eye, please.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god! Such pretty eyes.
Please stop.
Anywho, what video or commercial put spectacular production on the map? What's that one thing that you're like, now this one give me the hits?
Honestly, I would say it's Red Bull.
Shout out to Red Bull.
Yeah, shout out to Red Bull. I'll say it's Red Bull because we did it over and over and over again. So like people kept seeing me Red Bull, Red Bull. So I think it just
So
put me out there.
do you like to do all of your stuff here, or you like to like move out to other states to go and shoot and come back?
Well, I like both actually, and I think I do more of here. But this year, this 2026 we're going into, I
Yeah.
would really want to explore moving out more. I don't move out
So
a lot.
2026 like this now to find you now is by connection.
No, I'll be very available.
Okay.
I'll be very available as
Like
long
for
as
me.
it's work. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. So there's one question I want to ask here.
Yeah.
And this like about our last question
Okay.
for today. What when you heard, oh, you're going to be on the Becoming a Star,
Yeah.
what's popped up in your head?
Um, honestly, it was funny because I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos,
Yeah.
podcasts, and all that. I'm like, oh, it's your turn today. That's just
Wow.
that was what came to my head. I was like, no problem now. We got this.
So, what does becoming a star
Yeah.
mean to you generally? Because, like it or not, you're on the high rise.
Mm.
What does it mean to you? Do you feel like, okay, I am already having thick skin for this? Do you feel like, oh, I am a star. I'm meant to be here?
Mm.
What does it mean to you generally and solely?
Okay, to me, yeah, becoming a star is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. There are like a lot of things that go down just to become a star. It's not easy. I was telling my guy some days back. I was like, "Is this the price we have to pay?"
Right.
Like,
Let me
it's
give you
not
one. Let me
fair.
give you one funny story. When I woke up this morning, I looked at myself in the mirror. I hissed like one kind of very long hiss, and I'm like,
Why?
"What is this?"
Why?
Because for me, it's like, okay, I have to come out here. I have to be here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Why can't I just be on the bed? And then money is just like popping, like boom, 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 boom. And then everyone now knows me. And then it's not like, oh, when I guess I was like, oh, Cat is up.
But then, like, why can't you just keep the work? But me, I don't ever say why can't I. I like the work. I think that's why I'm still.
But see, I like what I do, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I feel like on some days,
Mm.
you're just very slow. And you're like, what the hell?
It happens. It happens, Sha, but just make sure how I used to do my own, yeah. Like you said, becoming a star is not a one day thing.
It's not.
Even as I am, I don't even think I'm a star. I don't know the star thing you are saying.
You're my star now.
Okay.
I
I,
said you're my
I
star.
would be there. I
I
said
said you're my
okay,
star.
okay, you're my star, you're my star. So I know I'll get there one day, yeah.
Yeah.
But becoming a star is not easy. That's just why I know you do
It's
like
not.
a lot of abnormal things, abnormal like things that normal people are not willing to do. That's what it takes to like becoming a star, basically.
So if you had just 3 words to say to every creative out there, generally, and also those in your field,
Yeah,
and also those that are having a hard time trying to transition, going from it mustn't be dance to videography. Let's say people that are going from music to a songwriter, or if you
yeah.
had 3 words to say to them,
Mm.
what is it going to be? Should I give you time to process?
Just words.
3 words.
Just words.
Yes.
I would say don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Keep bombing.
Keep bombing.
And keep bombing. It's just those three. It's like two, but
What's your favorite tagline?
keep bombing actually.
Keep bombing, guys. Keep
Keep
bombing.
bombing.
So that's the end of my talking stage with Spray, aka Spectacular. And I think it was actually a very, 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 very beautiful session. So, you guys, if I have one thing to also say to you guys today is keep bombing. See you guys on our next episode of The Buzz. And please do well to like, subscribe, share, and do all that you do for your favorite people because, I mean, we are, right?
Yeah.
Bye.